into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Start us off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll throw it now. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be brought down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one right away to the end.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the... in a rhythm of an offense, you got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. offense now has great field position to start the drive. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And here he goes. Well set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Williams. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down there. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Irish. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Quick spin on the run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Williams. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Come up on third down, solid drive, defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fielded at the 25. Oh, and he's got some space here. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds. And the defense has a recovery.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. They're going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Now here's the toss play. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He hauls it in down inside the 30. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarter.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Washington.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Intercepted, picked off for the defense.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Huskies will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Williams. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half This play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Physical run earns the 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat one. Just a short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep to the right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Williams. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback drops back. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of him.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The receiver grabs it. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy. But it's third down and going, you just get stopped. You've got 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That pass is caught. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt is down just inside the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Across the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets the first and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts them up 17 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the Huskies will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Not the way he wanted to kick it. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Clark. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Back to pass. It's Williams. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Toss play to the outside. Powers through. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in 3rd and long and came up well short.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
No, kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the